Get connected with the PSS. I'm not going to read any of this because, quite frankly, it's kind of self-explanatory as you do things. But there is one thing I do want to do. And I won't complain if it means I can save my game. Because I brought out someone that I really don't want. And I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if I even tried this. I have to say that it's probably not something you want to do, but I thought it might be a little interesting. And that thing is called Wonder Trade. Quite frankly, I don't recommend doing this. If you were to just Wonder Trade anything that you caught in the grass, chances are you're not going to get anything good out of it. Honestly, I don't care what I get out of this trade, to be honest. The general rule of thumb is put in what you're hoping to get out of this. What I'm hoping to get out of this is just a random Pokemon with a different ID number. Because what Pokemon you get from trades do grow faster. Like, they gain like an additional 50% of experience. I am sorry, Ishikawa. I am honestly very glad that this is not my primary 3DS, because he's probably not going to be very happy with what he gets out of this. I have to say, I'm actually kind of glad to have a Magikarp. Getting it this early just means it's going to evolve by the time I get somewhere like, say, Dewford. Under normal circumstances, that would probably be bad, but then again, you have to remember, they level up really quick. Borgie! So yeah, we have a new teammate, and his name is Magikarp. So here's what I think I'm going to do. Before every single gym battle, I'm going to Wonder Trade a Pokemon. I started off with Waffle, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Wonder Trade the Pokemon that I got out of Wonder Trade later after using them for a little while. Hopefully, I should be able to have used them at least a little bit prior to the following gym battle. So with that in mind, I'm always going to keep my 6th slot open. So I'll be cycling between my starter, Shifrodi, Leaf might come and go, Hope is going to be my flyer, Waffle will be my HM slave. So that means that I only really have this slot and possibly this slot as something that I'm going to use. Well, now it's time to take on the gym. What do we got here? Hello! You must be a new challenger. I am Roxanne, the Westboro City Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply and battle all I learned at the Pokemon Trainer School. If you defeat me in a Pokemon battle, I'll present you with a gym badge as proof of your strength as a trainer. Please take up the challenge, and I look forward to seeing you as a challenger. Till then, farewell. You know, one would think that the gym leaders would have to have a certain quality in order to actually be a gym leader. But yeah, this gym is way different than what it used to look like. It's basically like a museum, sort of. Don't take us gym trainers lightly. We'll show you why we're better. Better than what? Youngster Josh. And he has a Geodude. Something that's got a base 100 defense, which for a base 1 Pokemon is actually pretty high. It's quite literally the definition of what they're telling you is all about, or what rock types are all about. Not a whole lot of Pokemon actually have starting stats like that. Oh, no wonder he survived. On the other hand, though, it's nothing to write home about because it does have a glaring weakness. Rock-type Pokemon oftentimes have the ground subtype, and as a result are dual weak to water or grass. And all that does is just make it far more likely that they're going to die. Thinking about it now, I'm actually extra glad that there's no, well, I'm kind of let me try... Wow, I've lost my train of thought. Alright. I'm glad that we have the EXP share this early in the game, because there's no way that Magikarp is going to listen to me. On the other hand, the EXP share will help with the raising. Yeah, while you're able to skip these trainers if you really want to, at this point in the game, you do not want to pass up the early experience. If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. Okay, the gym trainers here are really easy, so like I said, you do not want to pass up the free experience. However, with some of the changes, we do have an additional trainer. Oh wow, my EV4 Manap. I didn't get a chance to read that. Or that. So what exactly did this guy say? Oh, he's Korean. I'll make you feel the power of the #2 trainer at this school. I thought this was a gym. How disappointing. I fell at #3. Well, you'd probably be a bit higher if all three of the trainers here didn't all have Geodudes. Now, hello there, Roxanne. And just in case this crashes, I don't feel like starting over. Just as I expected. I knew you and your Pokemon would get this far. Stare into my purple eyes because I would like to have a battle with you. And guess what? I have a Pokemon that no one else does. A Geodude. Oh wait, everyone else does? Oh, someone gave me a nice. I know Geodude's a staple of Rock-type Pokemon, but they couldn't have started with someone else. Just something I happened to notice. Because honestly, ever since Gen 5, they changed Sturdy to be useless to terrifyingly annoying. Ooh. Ouch. Sapphire, you are not dying on me. Not when I sort of need you badly for the next fight. Please have more than 20 HP. Thank you. Yeah, the way Sturdy works in this game is that if you're at full health and something's going to one-shot you, it'll stop you from dying. What makes this really annoying is Pokemon that have Sturdy oftentimes are almost one-shotted because their special defense is not up to snuff. However, in Gen 4 and below, it worked quite a bit differently. And that difference is that it only worked against one-shot kill moves, which is pretty useless. Don't get me wrong, it was nice to not be hit by that stuff, but if you really think about it, a 30% chance of getting hit by something is not exactly something you need protection from. Especially if there's multiple factors making it even less likely to hit you. And this here is the reason why I wanted Sapphire alive. Nose Pass is not only very defensive, but it's also strong enough to not need an evolution. And by that I mean like its stats are actually really high. Early on, though, it's nowhere near as high as it could be. But at least from here, you can see it's taken quite a lot of hits just to drop its ability to survive. Wow, that's horrible wording. It's hard to kill with physical moves. The best bet would be to just use special moves. Because Nose Pass, like others, have horrible special defense in comparison to everything else. On the other hand, Nose Pass is a pretty good Pokemon for using an Eviolite. I don't know why I've never tried making one now that I think about it. So, I lost. Seems I still have much more to learn. Mochi receives a lot of money. I understand. The Pokemon League's rule states that trainers that receive this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept this. You know, she sounds like she hasn't been a gym leader for very long. Oh, it looks like Magikarp will finally learn a baby. That'd be very great because once that thing evolves, it'll stop listening to me. I am so glad they did that to TMs. Back in Gen 4 and below, TMs would stop work or would break after one use. It was really annoying, but it also improved strategy. You had to be very careful on who you gave to what. Out of the way, move it, move it. Oh my god, that's... What kind of running animation is that? Wait, please, don't take those parts. I see they changed the words. It used to be like, don't take my goods. Well, we've had quite the adventure today. We went through a route after Paddleberg Woods. Hey, I actually said it right. We explored all of Restboro City. Well, almost all of it. There's still this building and that building over there. And we beat a gym leader. And not to mention we got a couple of good items, including a hidden machine called Cut. So next time when we come back, we're going to see what all that commotion was about, although, based on the wording, I'm pretty certain we know what happened already. See you next time.